Senior Division of Market Beef, Jacob Wheeler, Asa Minton, Vivian Grimes, Natalie Reagan, Isabella Crum, Grant Robertson, Maria Unger, and Antoinette Grimes. This is first call for intermediate market beef showmanship. Jace Ronimus, Jackson Ronimus, and Dawson Souter. Our judge for today is Kyle Conrad. He has been trading show steers and market lambs for over 10 years, selling multiple fair champions and numerous county fair champion steers. After graduating high school, Kyle worked full-time in the livestock industry for 5 years before pursuing a career in sales, where he now works as a district sales manager. Aside from his professional career, he currently continues to sell show steers every fall and raises show sheep with his wife, Elena. He also currently serves on his county fair board. Let's welcome him to our fair.
be like three or two. You think that animal like the show animal? They think she's gonna I suppose they know. Like, do they know? They know that I could. Yeah, like, do they like my name's don't get it whenever I'm like, when they don't act good whenever I'm in here, but they act like they don't like like mine, they don't just jump in the yard. I try to go circles and they sometimes like a half circle and they just go and I'm like, well, whatever, we'll just turn it up. But in here they will do circles. I didn't make it really
Well, it's good to be back in Adams County, and one thing that I dang sure remember about this county fair is that the kids are incredible in terms of their showmanship ability from top to bottom. It's probably as good a young man in terms of showing a steer I've ever put in that position doing this, but I think they do an incredible job. And don't forget, if you get Patrick here ringside, it's his birthday, so don't forget to tell Patrick happy birthday today. So we're going to start with the young man. I think get the steer propped up in terms of getting a bunch of look out of that one, getting that one's head propped up, feet placement's crazy good in terms of utilizing the show ring and getting the most out of that one. I think does a really good job. That's a really good place to start. Young lady coming out next, again, is one that I think does a really good job in terms of getting that one parked, in terms of her mechanics of when she just into her transitions, switching, pulling that calf into it, getting that one stuck to a high level, getting that one's head placement right, getting that one's feet placement right. I think young lady does a really good job. There's a pair of young ladies, again, I think it's close between 2 and 3. Young lady, again, does a really good job in terms of getting that one stuck, in terms of her ring awareness and presence. I think does a really good job. I think it's really close between 2 and 3. Just change a few things in terms of that one's feet placement, in terms of that one's head placement ever so slightly. Young lady coming out next. I think you do a great job in terms of your precision of your feet placement. I guess just personal preference for me. I guess I just want a little bit more speed out of the way that we move around the ring with that one. Let that one just get out and go just a little bit quicker and make your movements just a little bit faster in terms of the way we circle that one, get that one going. Young lady, again, does a good job. Just want to change that one's feet placement ever so slightly as we got that one parked. young man coming out next is one that calf is just fighting you just a little bit. And in terms of showmanship, sometimes that's part of the game, right? In terms of how that one, how your dance partner plays with you. Just want to change a few things there. Young lady, again, probably just move that one as we're traveling around the ring. Just want that one to just get out and go just a little bit quicker in terms of that pace. And young man coming out last, just I think young man, just the calf is fighting you just a little bit, but in terms of your knowledge, in terms of your presence, how you get that one stuck, I think do a good job. Calf just fought you just a little bit today. But let's put our hands together for a super, super good class of showmanship.
The results for the Market Beef Senior Showmanship are 8th, Grant Robertson, 7th, Vivian Grimes, 6th, Jacob Wheeler, 5th, Isabella Crum, 4th, Natalie Reagan, 3rd, Maria Unger, 2nd, Antoinette Grimes, and 1st, Asa Minton. Award donated by Blake's Pharmacy. Now entering the ring is Intermediate Market Beef Showmanship. Jace Ronimus, Jackson Ronimus, Dawson Souter, and Lexi Scott. First call, Junior Market Beef Showmanship, Savannah Shrevner, Allison Ronimus, Johnny Simple, and Rylan Souter. This is second call for Junior Market Beef Showmanship, Savannah Shrevner, Allison Ronimus, Johnny Simple, and Rylan Souter.
just a really nice class of intermediate showmanship, and we're going to start with the young man in the pink. I think just in terms of mechanically, in terms of how he moves around the ring, how he presents that one, moving around the ring, gets that one's head propped up, gets off to the side, gets that one's feet placement just right. I think just gives us probably the best look of the four of them, and so that's a good place to start. Young man does a very nice job. Young lady coming out next, I think, again, in terms of knowing where to place that one's feet, in terms of getting him there, I think she does a good job. There's just a few things that we would change, just about the way we move around that calf, just about the way when we make those transitions that are just a little smoother and just a little bit more eloquent when it comes to getting that one set up. Young man next coming does a good job in terms of getting his calf set up, and we just want to change just a couple things in terms of get that one's head propped up just a little bit more precision in terms of where that one's feet are placed. They're close sometimes, just maybe not quite as accurate as the two right ahead of him. And the young man that we conclude with does a nice job. We just want to give that one just a little better look as we're on the move. Get that one's head propped up just a little bit and just be a little bit more accurate and precise in terms of that feet placement to get the most out of that one. But a very good class. Let's put our hands together for him.
The results of the intermediate market beef showmanship are: 4th, Jackson Ronimus; 3rd, Jace Ronimus; 2nd, Lexi Scott; and 1st was Dawson Souter. The award was donated by Cherry Fork Feed and Supplies. Now entering the ring is the junior market beef showmanship class: Savannah Scheibner, Allison Ronimus, Johnny Simple, and Rylan Souter. This is first call for feeder calf showmanship senior division: Kinsley Cornett, Allison McCann, Thaddeus Moore, Natalie Reagan, Destiny Seaman, Caleb Diatley, Maddox Martin, Lena Pistol, Shane Taylor, McKenna Taylor, and Jacob Wheeler and Ashla Staten. This is second call for feeder calf showmanship senior division. Kinsley Cornett, Allison McCann, Thaddeus Moore, Destiny Seaman, Caleb Diatley, Maddox Martin, Lena Pistol, Shane Taylor, McKenna Taylor, and Ashla Staten.
I think these two deserve just an extra second there to split themselves, and the young man kind of made the difference there at the end, just in terms of getting that one set up every time, in terms of how he utilizes that show stick to scratch that thing's chest and get that one parked every single time, gets that one head up. He's super knowledgeable as he moves around the ring and just does a really nice job, gets that one presented really, really well. Young lady, you do an awesome job, and when you get that one parked, he's perfect in terms of how that one looks. The young man was probably just a little bit more efficient in terms of time of get that one set up just a little bit quicker and more efficiently, but darn sure, young lady, do a super, super nice job like your calf. Do a really, really nice job. Young lady coming out next, there's just a couple things in terms of feet placement. Some of that a little bit is probably that calf kind of restricting that in terms of that one's range of motion, but we just want to make that one a little bit more accurate in terms of how we place those feet, but in terms of moving around the ring and doing a very nice job, you do that. Young man coming out next, I think, does a good job as well. We changed just a couple things. Once he gets parked out on front, I prefer him just to stand a little further out in front, maybe not get so hidden down in behind the calf, but one that's just fighting him a little bit today. Young man's doing an incredible good job. Let's put our hands together for him.
The results for the Market Beef Showmanship Junior Division were 4th, Johnny Simple, 3rd, Allison Ronimus, 2nd, Savannah Scheibner, and 1st was Rylan Souter. The award was donated by Jimmy and Tiffany McAdams. Now entering the ring is the senior division of the feeder calf showmanship. Kinsley Cornett, Allison McCann, Thaddeus Moore, Destiny Seaman, Caleb Diatley, Maddox Martin, Lena Pistol, Shane Taylor, McKenna Taylor, and Ashla Staten. This is first call for the feeder calf intermediate division showmanship. Drew McCann, Brooklyn Stags, Sawyer Hayslip, Levi Lammers, and Layla Martin. This is second call for feeder calf showmanship intermediate division. Drew McCann, Brooklyn Staggs, Sawyer Hayslip, Levi Lammers, and Layla Martin.
the young lady that we're going to start off with just gets this one stuck each and every time in terms of getting that one's feet just right, in terms of getting that one's head propped up, in terms of her mechanics. She's super calm, super professional as she moves around the ring. Just gets a super good look out of that one, and I think it's so important each and every time. I think just maybe just does the most right for me. Young lady coming out next, I think, again, pushes her in terms of the way that she moves around the ring, in terms of your mechanics, in terms of your professionalism, in terms of you're very similar to the one that leads off the class. There's just a few times that maybe that one fought you just a little bit. Feet maybe just wasn't quite as accurate, and maybe just not as precise and quick in terms of the one right in front of you, but young lady does an incredibly good job. Young man coming out next is kind of a subtle one in terms of how you maybe present yourself, not in a bad way, but just super calm, super collected. Get that one presented to a high degree. Just maybe not quite as accurate in terms of those, in terms of the feet placement, just in terms of how we move around the ring. Young lady, I could say the same thing, just in terms of as these cattle get more broke and they get a little bit more ring time, that's going to come. Young lady, I think you do a good job. I like your presentation. I like how you move around the ring. Does a very nice job. Young man, just want to get that one just a little bit more look. Get that one's head jacked up just a little bit more precision. Sometimes we got those front feet just a nickel too narrow. Young lady coming out next is one just calf that was just fighting you just a little bit. I think you do a nice job. I like how you move around the ring. I like how you present yourself. Just fighting you just a little bit just maybe takes away a little bit from the talent that you have. Young lady coming out next is one that, again, these cattle are just fighting you just a little bit. We just want to be just a little bit more accurate and a little bit more precise in the trio that we have that round out the class. Maybe there was just times that those feet just wasn't placed right. Maybe that head placement wasn't just quite right. We just want to maybe change the way that we pull those ones up and get those presented, maybe without poking the feet quite as much. Get those ones pulled up just a little quicker, a little bit more accurately to move up any higher. But a very, very good class. Let's put our hands together for them.
The results of the feeder calf showmanship senior division are 10th, Shane Taylor; 9th, McKenna Taylor; 8th, Thaddeus Moore; 7th, Destiny Seaman; 6th, Ashla State; 5th, Maddox Martin; 4th, Lena Pistol; 3rd, Caleb Diatley; 2nd, Allison McCann; and 1st was Kinsley Cornett. The award was donated by Hazel Baker Insurance. Now entering the ring is the feeder calf showmanship intermediate division: Drew McCann, Brooklyn Staggs, Sawyer Hayslip, Levi Longers, and Layla Martin. This is first call for feeder calf showmanship junior division: Paisley Halls, Marcus Shearer, Kathleen Hendricks, Grant Grimes, Carter Penny, and Hayes Staggs. This is also a reminder, we will be handing out the Beef Skillathon Awards after the showmanship show. Helping out today with our awards is Madison Beach. She was the 2025 Adams County third runner-up for the Queens competition. She is the daughter of Mike and Sarah Beach. She is a 2024 graduate of Manchester High School and Ohio Valley Career Center and currently attends Maysville Community and Technical Center as a nursing major. She is a member of the Unity Farmers 4-H Club.
Somebody went up yesterday, I went up to my bed and stopped.
This is second call for the feeder calf showmanship junior division. Paisley Halls, Marcus Shearer, Kathleen Hendricks, Grant Grimes, Carter Penny, and Hayes Staggs.
Young man does a really nice job, and he doesn't do anything flashy, he doesn't do anything out of the ordinary, he just gets his calf stuck, gets that one presented really well, gets that one locked into it, and gets it, predominantly throughout the time. This, of course, is fighting him right now, but young man did a nice job throughout that class, getting that one presented, getting that one's head up, feet were accurate. I like the way that he moves around the ring and walks that one into it. You have to use that stick for the most part very minimally, and so I appreciate that. I think you're super efficient. Young man coming out next, I just thought the young man was probably just a little bit more polished right ahead of you, and just in terms of the comfortability, how he moved around the ring, was maybe choked up on that halter just a little bit more. It's just a personal preference of mine. As you came in the ring, I noticed that one's head just got just a little low and got a little plain. Just a couple things that just splitting hairs that make the difference. Young lady coming out next, I think does a nice job in terms of your mechanics. You're super collected. We just maybe used that stick just a little bit more than I would have preferred, especially there towards the end, instead of just walking that critter into it. Young lady coming out next, I think as that one settles in for you, I think you can move up a spot or two in terms of, I think your mechanics are good. I think how you, that one's just fighting you today. Let's just call it what it is. But I think in terms of your presentation, in terms of your knowledge, you can tell you're comfortable in the show ring. I think you do a nice job. Calf just fighting you today in terms of showmanship. And the young lady that we round out with, again, is one that does a nice job. There's just a couple times that in terms of that feet placement, maybe just wasn't quite spot on comparative to some of the ones right ahead, but I think young lady do a nice job, get that one presented to a high degree. Let's put our hands together for him.
The results of the feeder calf showmanship intermediate division were 5th, Layla Martin, 4th, Brooklyn Staggs, 3rd, Sawyer Hayslip, 2nd, Drew McCann, and 1st was Levi Lammers. The award was donated by Eric and Lisa Toll and family. Now entering the ring is the feeder calf showmanship junior division. Paisley Hawes, Marcus Shearer, Kathleen Hendricks, Grant Grimes, Carter Penny, and Hayes Staggs. This is first call for the dairy beef feeders. Lane Scott, Elena Elstad, Marilla Onaware, Isabella Hawkins, Cole Newing, Maddie Koning, Ashlyn Abbott.
Oh yeah, have you been thinking about this since I started? There was a snake in the and there's a snake behind me. Wait, I think I feel it. No. Come on, get it out.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
This is second call for dairy feeders. Lane Scott, Elena Elstad, Marilla Onaware, Isabella Hawkins, Cole Koenig, Maddie Koenig, and Ashlyn Abbott.
The young man that we're going to choose to lead off with, I think as soon as he hits the ring, he commands your attention. Just super confident in terms of the way that he utilizes the ring. You can tell he's been in it a time or two, and so gets that one presented well. Beyond that, in terms of how he pulls that calf into it, in terms of his how confident, gets that one's head propped up, gets that one feet placement just right. Super confident, a super good place to start. Young lady coming out next, I think again, it does a good job. Just maybe not quite quite as precise in terms of the young man right ahead of you, maybe not quite in terms of getting that one's head just jacked up and getting maybe just quite as good a look as the young man right ahead of you, but in terms of your mechanics, in terms of your comfortability in the show ring, your knowledge of the show ring, kind of where I'm at, all those things, I think she does a nice job. Young man coming out next, there was a couple times we maybe just let that one's lead just get a little too long. We want to choke that up just a little bit, just controlling that halter just a little bit, but in terms of getting that one set up was maybe just not quite as quick, maybe just not quite as efficient as how we moved around the ring. Young man coming out next was a one very similar to the young man right ahead of him. Maybe just there was some times there towards the end, maybe where we just didn't have those feet placed just right. We just didn't quite get the look that we was looking for. And the two that we round out with, I think, are doing an excellent job of getting their calves shown out here. Just maybe not quite as confident in terms of how we utilize the ring. Just maybe not getting out in front of those calves in terms of how we're walking them into it, how we're placing those feet, and just that accuracy, precision, and efficiency out here today. But a super good class. Let's put our hands together for them.
The results of the feeder calf showmanship junior division were 6th, Paisley Halls; 5th, Marcus Shearer; 4th, Hayes Staggs; 3rd, Carter Penny; 2nd, Kathleen Hendricks; and 1st was Grant Grimes. The award was donated by Kennedy Farm. Now winning the ring are the dairy feeders: Lane Scott, Elena Elstad, Marilla Onaware, Isabella Hawkins, Cole Koenig, Maddie Koenig, and Ashlyn Abbott. This is first call for the Showman of Showmen. The Market Beef Senior Division winner, Asa Minton. The Market Beef Intermediate winner, Dawson Souter. The Market Beef Junior winner, Rylan Souter. The Feeder Calf Senior winner, Kinsley Cornett. The Feeder Calf Intermediate winner, Levi Lammers. The Feeder Calf Junior winner, Grant Grimes.
That is like his color. That looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good. How old is he? He's like one in the fourth grade. So like 9? That's like 4
This is second call for the beef Showman is Showman. The Market Beef Senior winner, Asa Mitten. The Market Beef Intermediate winner, Dawson Souter. The Market Beef Junior winner, Rylan Souter. The Feeder Calf Senior Division winner, Kenzie Cornett. The Feeder Calf Intermediate winner, Levi Lammers. The Feeder Calf Junior winner, Grant Grimes.
Just a reminder to all Junior Fair exhibitors, make sure you get those sale home truck filled out for each one of your feeder or market animals. Those need to be finished by 9 o'clock or a half hour past the end of the steer show. So make sure you get those sale home truck finished for each one of your feeder and market animals.
Young lady that we're going to lead off with, I think there was a couple times right at the end, maybe feet just wasn't quite right, but prior to that, there was a couple times that we got a really good look in terms of where that one's feet were placed in terms of its head placement. Probably a personal preference of mine, where you were standing, being out in front, scratching that one's chest, just a little bit more precise in terms of your look and the look that we got out of your animal. Young lady coming out next was one super confident as she came in the ring. I like the way how you move around the ring in terms of you got that one's head up on the move, you get a good look that way. There was just a couple times that we maybe just wasn't quite right, or maybe we just wanted to switch some feet around and just as we pulled up, maybe just change a couple of things. Young lady coming out next, probably just preference of mine. We want to choke up on that halter just ever so slightly, just to have a little bit more head control, a little bit more feet placement, but she did give us some good looks out of that one. Young lady coming out next, want you to just probably stand out in front of that one just a little bit, get that one's head up just ever so slightly, give us just a shot more look. Young lady coming out next is one that Calf just fighting her today, just maybe not giving us the look that we're looking for as we move around the ring, just wanting to be a little bullheaded and a little stubborn, and so just takes away from that one's presence as we get it out on the move. But young lady's doing a nice job. Young man coming out next is one, maybe we just want to be just a pinch more aware in terms of where I'm at, and maybe when we're going to pull, we let that one's head head drift down just ever so slightly, and so in turn we don't maybe get that look to maximize that calf that he's got. A young man that we round out with, I think's got a nice calf, does a nice job. Maybe we just get that one's feet just not quite right. We let that one's head drift down just a little bit. There was a couple times we got out of line, and maybe we just didn't utilize the ring just quite as much as we would like, but still a super good class of kids. Let's put our hands together for them.
The results of the dairy feeder showmanship were 7th, Lane Scott, 6th, Cole Koenig, 5th, Marilla Onaware, 4th, Maddie Koenig, 3rd, Elena Elstad, 2nd, Ashlyn Abbott, and 1st was Isabella Hawkins. The award was donated by McDonald Farms and JRBK Farm. Now entering the ring is the Beef Showman of Showmen, Asa Minton, Dawson Souter, Rylan Souter, Kinsley Cornett, Levi Lammers, Grant Grimes, and Isabella Hawkins. We will be announcing the Beef Skillathon winners right after this class.
I'm 11 years old, man. No, but this stupid makes a better place. Stupid is the one. Staying stupid.
As I said when we started this thing, one thing that I vividly remember is how good your kids are in terms of showmanship, and it makes my job a little difficult. And I think, and I probably don't spend just lots and lots of times of giving them time and time and time. I kind of go with the ones that kind of hit me, and I'm probably a little bit basic in terms of my terminology, in terms of the things that are just super basic in terms of feet placement and look and presence, and how we get them presented out here, being smooth and being but still being confident and knowing how to utilize the show ring and that sort of thing. Showmanship admittedly wasn't probably my thing or my strong suit, just being big, tall, and dopey. And so, but it's a necessary evil to get these things presented to a high level for later in the shows this afternoon. And so I recognize that and admit that. There's one out here I think has done a really, really good job all day, and I won't talk any more about them, and I'll just go show you who it is.
Your Beef Showman of Showman winner is Kinsley Cornett. The award was donated by United Producers, Inc.
Just a reminder, our breeding show will not start until the scheduled time of 5 o'clock. We will proceed with beef skillathon results. We'll start with our junior skillathon winners. In 5th place, Kathleen Hendricks. Please come in front of the announcer's stand when I call your name, so that way you can get your award. So Kathleen Hendricks in 5th. 4th, Grant Grimes. 3rd, Johnny Simple. 2nd, Avery Lammers. And your skillathon winner, Allison Ronimus.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Disaster can strike without warning, and when it does, your choice of an insurance agent really matters. At Paul Hall & Associates, we understand the importance of being there when it counts, and our dedicated team will be by your side. You can rest easy knowing that we are your trusted insurance partner for when the unpredictable happens. Learn more about how we can protect you and your family at paulhallinsurance.com. We are Paul Hall & Associates, our family insuring yours.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
The perfect treat to beat the heat this summer is at Crave Dairy Bar in Seaman. Your favorite stop for soft serve, conies, and smiles. Whether you're craving something sweet or something hearty, we've got what you're looking for. Call and order today at 937-386-7145. And don't forget to like and follow them on Facebook. Crave Dairy Bar in Seaman, where cravings come true. A proud sponsor of the 2025 Adams County Fair.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Looking for your dream home? Buying or selling in the Southern Ohio area? Real estate agent Abigail Nichols at Wilson Realtors is here to help you. With expert knowledge, personalized service, and a commitment to finding you your perfect home, Abigail makes real estate easy. Call her today at 937-728-2225 or email at nicholsreal24@gmail.com today. Visit wilsonrealtors.net and let Abigail Nichols turn your real estate dreams into reality. Abigail Nichols, your trusted hometown realtor.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
I would
There is a white Chevy truck parked outside the small animal barn. License plate JMS 8769. Brown County tag? With a Brown County tag.